Twisted Metal debuted on Peacock in July 2023, and Twisted Metal Season 2 is already being speculated about. The exclusive Peacock series follows John Doe, Anthony Mackie, a milkman with amnesia who is tasked with delivering a mysterious package through a post-apocalyptic wasteland. If the milkman successfully delivers the package, he'll be offered the truth about who he really is, but he's being chased down by hordes of marauders who want him dead. John has a trusty sidekick, Quiet, Stephanie Beatriz, who helps him navigate through the dystopian world. Not only is Captain America himself, Anthony Mackie, leading the cast, but he's joined by Neve Campbell, Stephanie Beatriz, and Will Arnett, to name a few. Twisted Metal is also written and co-produced by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, who wrote Zombieland and the Deadpool movies, so the series is full of their signature brand of meta humor and delightfully vulgar jokes. Considering its smashing success, it only made sense for Peacock to give the series a renewal order, and more mayhem is on the way in Season 2. Just a few months after it was announced that shooting had begun on the sophomore outing, the latest news confirms that filming has wrapped on Twisted Metal Season 2. The update was provided by series co-creator Michael Jonathan Smith, who took to Instagram to commemorate the conclusion of the season's production phase. To caption the various images he posted, Smith shared a caption which partially reads, "That's a wrap on production of Twisted Metal S2. Enjoy these non-spoiler pictures, including me watching our final shot of the season." The images themselves include the show's logo as seen on the back of a chair on set, Smith smiling at the camera while watching the shoot, and finally, Sweet Tooth's signature ice cream truck. Though the pictures don't reveal much about what's coming in the next season, Michael Jonathan Smith's enthusiasm alone is enough to spark interest in the video game adaptation's next set of episodes. Despite the filming being wrapped, no release date or release window has been announced yet. Twisted Metal Season 2 is confirmed. Season 2 is on the way. Sweet Tooth menaces John Doe with a sword while they stand in a casino in Twisted Metal. Though it took quite a few months, Peacock officially renewed Twisted Metal for a second season in December 2023. The series premiered its first episodes in July of that year, and it took nearly half a year for news to come regarding the future. It was announced in August 2024 that production was underway on the sophomore season, and the shoot finally wrapped in early November of the same year. Despite this, no release date or release window has been provided, and it's unclear how long the post-production process will take. Twisted Metal Season 2 cast. New and returning faces for Season 2. John Doe looks at the camera while driving in Twisted Metal. Though the entire Twisted Metal Season 2 cast hasn't been revealed yet, it's easy to figure out who could return from the Season 1 cast given who survived and who didn't. Anthony Mackie will undoubtedly return as John Doe, along with Stephanie Beatriz's Quiet, and Dollface was introduced in Twisted Metal in the final episode 2, hinting at a major role in the Twisted Metal Season 2 cast. Calypso, the video game's main antagonist, was teased toward the end of the season, and Emmy nominee Anthony Carrigan was tapped to play the role. More new cast members were announced in August 2024, and Sailor Bell Curda, High School Musical, the series, Michael James Shaw, The Walking Dead, and Lisa Gilroy, Jury Duty, will all appear in Season 2. However, nothing is known about their roles yet. It's almost as if the whole of Twisted Metal Season 1 was setting up Season 2. There's no actual Twisted Metal tournament in the Peacock series. Instead, most of the 10 episodes see Raven training Joe to become a Twisted Metal champion. While the lack of a Twisted Metal tournament might have come as a disappointment, that just means that the tournament in Season 2 will be such a satisfying payoff. Raven also mentions Calypso by name, who set up the depraved tournament in the video game series, and he's clearly being established as the series' main villain. Though Sweet Tooth was shot in the head and run over by a jeep at the end of Season 1, the iconic clown will be back for Twisted Metal Season 2 too. Sweet Tooth's final scene sees him carrying a screaming Stu away from Mike, so there'll be a new power dynamic between Sweet Tooth and Stu in the next season. Finally, Agent Stone, who was something of a villain in the series, held a gun to his head and was ready to pull the trigger, but the scene cuts, hinting that Stone is still alive in Twisted Metal and will return in Twisted Metal Season 2 at Twisted Metal Season 2 story. Will the Twisted Metal tournament happen? John and Quiet grin in Twisted Metal. Given the ending of Twisted Metal Season 1, the Twisted Metal Season 2 story seems pretty apparent. Season 2 will likely see a Twisted Metal tournament as per the game series. However, outside the tournament, John Doe will become more mature and learn to act like an adult in the next season of Twisted Metal, and he'll finally learn more about his past. Other Twisted Metal Season 2 story details could see Agent Stone getting something of a redemption arc, and Sweet Tooth will have an ever greater thirst for blood than in Season 1.